Hi everybody, it's Crystal. Welcome to my channel. Where we talk about everything yarn and crochet related. So that's what we'll talk about today. Oh, first off, I want to tell you about a new tutorial that I guess it's a new series. I'm gonna try out and see how well it does on my channel. You can look for this tutorial. I put it on today. Internet's so dang slow, bro. Today is, it's 5/1 of 2024, but it's getting ready to roll over to 5/2. So I'll show you what it is in case you haven't seen the tutorial yet. So what I'm going to start doing is, as you can see, it's a stitch sampler, but I'm calling it, what did I call it? Something. You guys tell me if you think it's a good idea, if it'd be something you'd be interested in watching. Like, I never know if anything will do good, or if people will like them, unless I do it, and then people have to give me feedback on it, And I don't take no offense if you guys are like, nah, that's not really my thing, or if you say you like it or whatever, I usually kind of go with the majority on that kind of thing. But so I call this crochet stitch mix and match tutorials is what it's going to be. So this is my first one, and I'll label them video 1, video 2, or whatever. So what it is, I will take different stitches, between 3 to 7, depending on the video, and I will incorporate them all together into one piece of fabric. Now the reason why I'm doing that is because I get asked all the time, like, how can I learn to incorporate, more stitches into my designs? Well, I was hoping by doing this, it would help people better understand multiples of stitches and how they work. So this particular piece of fabric has 4 different stitches in it. Now, although none of them have the same multiple, they do have a common denominator within them, shall I say. So, and the reason why I say mix and match is because with these 4 stitches, I explain it more in the video, it's worked on a base of single crochet, a certain number, because even though they have, like I said, even though they have different multiples, I tell you how we can come up with, we take all those different multiples and we can come up with one multiple. And once we come up with that one multiple, we'll know how long to make this base chain. And once you get this base chain down, all of these 4 stitches work together. It only needs this one base chain for all of them to work. So you don't have to repeat these 4 stitches in the same order. You can mix and match them in all different orders. You know what I mean? You could do, like down here I have the crown shell stitch, couple rows, ocean wave stitch, drop sedge, 3D shells, and then I started to repeat it. But you don't have to start to repeat it. You could do these in any order that you wanted. That's why I say you can mix and match, make them as thick as you want, as thin as you want, because by figuring out the common multiple that they have, helps you make this one base chain right here. I hope I'm explaining that right. I try to explain it in the video, but sometimes I'm not good at explaining things. Once you got that one base chain, then all of these stitches can be worked in any order at any time that you want. So you can create whatever type of fabric you want with these 4 stitches here. So I'm going to be doing stitches like I said, mix and match stitches. Like I said, in between, they'll have in between 3 and 7 stitches probably, to where you can mix and match them up. And this one has 4. And you can also leave one off if you want, because these all work together in harmony. Because this is just a sample. You know what I mean? You can make each section bigger and smaller, or do them in different order. Mix and match. Mix and match. Make them different colors. Whatever. It's just to give you the gist of what I'm trying to do. So I thought maybe that would help people better understand multiples, maybe, and how you could put stitches together, as long as they have even though they might have different multiples, as long as we can come up with a common as long as they have something that's in common, I'll explain it in the video. You can come up with a common multiple for a base chain, and then the sky's the limit for these 4 stitches. You could probably add more to this if you wanted to. Stitches that had no multiple, actually. Plenty of those too. But yeah, this is just first example. If it does well, I'll do more. If not, you know, I don't take no offense. Like I said, you never know if something's gonna work unless you try it, right? So look for that. Maybe it'll help some people. What else did I was gonna show you some stuff that I got. Oh, look what I got. Okay, first off, when I was in Walmart the other day, they had these Red Heart amigurumi kits, and I thought that I got one, but for some reason I got sidetracked and it didn't get put in my cart. So I went to Amazon to Red Heart. Red Heart has a store on Amazon, and they had this 4-pack of them, and I thought that this was $25 for 4. At Walmart they were $10 for just 1. So I thought this was a pretty good deal. It's the Red Heart store on Amazon. Now I can be the first to say that amigurumi is one of my weakest when it comes to crochet, and I definitely can't read a pattern. But I thought maybe I would like try and give you guys, like, you know, an idea of how easy I thought it was. Maybe for people that don't do amigurumi, I don't know. But oh, I forgot their names. I forgot the frog's name. This is Pete the rabbit. This is Colin the duck. I forgot his name too. Simon. I don't remember. But anyways, so this particular one came from Amazon, and it comes with the stuffing and everything and the yarns needed to make each one of those little guys. Like I said, I am amigurumi, and when it comes to crochet, amigurumi is I'm probably the weakest at that. As far as any type of crochet there is, that is probably my weakest. But I thought I would give it a go, and I don't know, it could be fun. Who knows? But yeah, I got that off Amazon. And then I got something else off Amazon, because I don't know if you guys remember how much I love Mr. Rogers. Look at that. This is so cool. I'm not going to attempt to crochet these. I'll probably get someone else to crochet these for me that's very, very good at amigurumi, because I'd like to display them back there somewhere. I love Mr. Rogers so much. I've mentioned that. He is a very, he's a very inspirational person. Kind, gentle to everyone. And I just watched him every day before kindergarten, and I looked up to him so much, and I still do. I mean, who doesn't want to be, even if I could just have a quarter of the kindness, or spread a quarter or even an eighth of the kindness that Mr. Rogers did during his life, I'd be pretty proud of myself. But he was just a great man, and this thing is so cool. So it comes with patterns for some I couldn't read, and I don't think it comes with all the yarn to make all the little guys, but it comes with all the patterns to make all the little guys. So I think it comes with yarn to make Mr. Rogers and 2 different sweaters, and then one of the guys, the tiger here, I think, or his puppets, the puppets, little finger puppets. Isn't that going to be adorbs? So this was on Amazon too. A lot of places it was like $24 or $25, but I seen that Amazon had it directly from Amazon, and I think it was $15. So I got it for $15. I thought it was a pretty good deal. But yeah, I'm gonna get somebody that's super good at amigurumi to make these for me, because like I said, I'm not good at it. I really ain't. I don't want to ruin it, because I really, really look up to Mr. Rogers, and like I said, I like him a lot, and I like to display back there somewhere. Maybe I'll be able to find a Freddie Mercury. Well, I have so many Freddie dolls that people have crocheted me. I could display them too. I wonder if they have his whole band, like the drum set and everything, and his piano. And now that would be cool. I definitely support that back there. His whole band set up, like he's on stage and whatnot. Him and his piano crocheted, and you know, Roger on his guitar, or Roger on his drums and Brian on his guitar. That would be super cool. But this is going to be cool too. I think it's cool. And about, speaking of, it says that it has, you can make 2 of his sweaters. Speaking of Mr. Rogers' sweater, I did tell you that I have that in the works, right? It is a, since I am mocking it, and it is a knit sweater. The one I'm making is the red one. The one that's in the Smithsonian. I told you about that. And since I'm mocking it in a crochet, it is to get knit crochet to look even somewhat like knit takes time. It's a slow moving stitch. But yeah, but I am making it in a 3-weight merino in case anybody is interested. I'll have that done soon. Yep. I've been working on it. So, but it's a surprise. I can't show you. It's a surprise. I can't show you. Okay. And remember, it's crochet going in the, it's crochet it's a knit that I'm turning into crochet. So it's not going to be like a replica, but it's going to be a crocheted version of Mr. Rogers' red sweater. One of his red sweaters. Alright. And then I said, remember I said I was going to get some, dang it, some, make some bags this year, and I got some yarn. I actually have a bag almost done. Well, I mentioned that I needed a white handle on Amazon for one of the bags I was doing. Well, I always get carried away because when I go look at handles, they have such cute ones. So I got this handle. I just go to Amazon and I type in bag handles or bag straps, purse straps, and you know, they pop up, and then I'm like, my gosh, I gotta have these. Isn't this one cool? It's kind of like a spiky guitar strap, but whatever. I'm gonna use it. It's adjustable. I have the perfect black and gold yarn to make a bag that will match this. I can even probably put some red in it, or burgundy in it, to match that strap. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's the same on both sides. I didn't even notice that. It's adjustable too. So yes, now since I have these handles, I have to make bags to match them. And then I got this one. These all came from Amazon. I got carried away on the bag. I haven't even looked. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Look at that one. My gosh, my gosh. Look at that. You know what I think would look good with that? Maybe, just maybe. Okay, definitely some gold sequence yarn. I don't know. No, I think the Picasso rainbow would be too bright for it. I need something even more pastel. Maybe I'll just make a gold sparkly bag and attach this to it. And some bling and put some diamonds or something on it. I don't know, but that's pretty. Yeah, that's going to have to be some type of golden white sparkly bag. I have some gold sequence thready yarn stuff that I could add to white yarn. Yeah, I like the color of those flowers. That one's really pretty. So now I have to make bags that match all these handles that I got carried away with for some reason. I don't know why this happened. Now I got this one to match that. I couldn't really tell that well what they look like on Amazon, so I got this one for the Red Heart Granny Square yarn, the orange and white one. Ooh, that might be just too pretty for that one. I might have to use a... Wow, look at that. These are pretty bag handles. That's going to have to be something fancy. I can't put that on my Granny Square bag. It's going to be all wacky looking, you know. I'm going to have put this on something that's more solid and color controlled. Yeah. That's like lace on top of that. And the gold. Yeah. I'll think of a bag for that. Don't worry. No, I'll think of a bag. They got these, or what? This is what they have at the ends. Well, this one has these. And then the other two have these type of ends. I can get some, you can put them directly on the bag like this. More than likely, though, I might get D-rings and sew them onto the bag. Maybe not, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do, but yeah. Gosh, Bagoday, all these handles. Ah, I'll use this one for the granny square bag. The all-in-one granny square, that orange one I got. I'm gonna line it with orange yarn or orange fabric I got. Yeah, that would be good. Oh, it's the 2 handles. Oh yeah. So I could use this one with the orange. No, I'll use this one with the orange all-in-one granny square bag. So I guess it's going to be 2 handles. There's the clips. I don't know if I'll use D-rings or just clip it on. It really depends. Probably D-rings would be stronger. If you don't know what D-rings are, it is what they say. It's those little rings you see that are shaped like D's. They have O-rings and then they have D-rings. You can find them in the crafting department at Walmart, kind of by the buttons and whatnot. That's where I usually would get mine, or off. Actually, I have some here, so I don't need any. But let's see. You're like, what's up with all these handles? What's this? Oh, it's one just like this, only in brown. Definitely. I don't have any. I'm not gonna use granny square yarn on it, but yeah. I actually thought this was a long strap, but that's okay. Two white ones will be fine. And then brown again. Brown again. Again. These are brown for brown bags. I actually had some brown cotton yarn that I'm going to use these for. I have these in black as well. You're like, I know it. I'm crazy on it. And then I think I'm going to use this one. This was actually pretty cheap. I got 1, 2, 3, I think 6 sets of handles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 6 sets of handles, and I think they were like $12. Yeah, on Amazon, pretty sure. This one right here, I'm going to use for that all-in-one granny square, the black, white, and cream one. You guys remember that one, the newspaper-looking one? And then I had that really pretty off-white liner. These are off-white, so I'm going to use these for that because these are off-white, and these are ones that you sew directly on. So what I'll do is sew them on with the thread and needle. You sew them on, and then I'll do that before I put the liner on. I might sew it through. I'll have to show you when the time comes, but what I would do was when I make the bag, I'll sew the handles on, but on the front of the bag here. I'd say, you know. I don't know why I'm explaining it. Say this is the bag, so I would sew it on like like this. This would be the front, but on the inside, so on the inside, I might cut like a piece of felt and sew into that so it doesn't stretch the acrylic, and then I would line it. I have liner for and then I would line over it so you wouldn't even see any of that, you know what I mean. I think that's what I'll do, because acrylic, that all-in-one granny square yarn is acrylic, and you know that stuff stretches a lot over time. It's just more beneficial to line them. But yeah, I like that. I got matching thread and whatnot. I'll just have to get some felt for that. So yeah, that's my obsessive handle haul. I don't know why. Actually, I do. I know why I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why it happened. I can't tell you even why or how I got all the all-in-one granny square yarn I got, but I don't even like it. No, I mean, I don't like it for granny squares, but by itself it's fine. I made a cute hat out of it, and I'm having a blanket made out of it, and then I'm making 2 bags out of it. I don't know what. And then I have these extra handles here. I have a bag now that is almost finished. This might look good on it. Actually, the brown might too. I don't know. I gotta make bags for all this stuff now. I gotta get making bags. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think the one I'm using that I'm almost finished with now, it's made with cotton. It's kind of eating up my time. This stitch took a lot longer than I thought. But anyway, I think I'm just going to make cotton handles. But these, I'll step out of here. I don't want to lose them though. These are absolutely stunning. These have to go on special bags. I'm going to make special bags for these. Like I said, I have some beautiful black and gold sparkle. I can definitely use for that. And I have some just straight up gold sequins. I think I have gold sequins that have sequin. I'm sorry, I say sequins. I know it's wrong. It is what it is, so that's what I say. I think I have some that has gold sequin on it. And I also have some that is gold that has multicolored sequin on it. That might be good for that. And I can mix it with like a cream. Is that white or cream? It's white, but I bet it would look good with cream too as well. Like maybe a light cream. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And this is going to have to be something super fancy with that lace. Let me know what you guys think. Something white and dainty that I can line. I can line it with some type of meshy stuff, but yet strong enough, you know. I'm always interested in hearing your thoughts. These are, like I said, these are adjustable, so you know they can go around and make them as long or short as you want. But yeah, any ideas on these for these beautiful handles? They had so many of these to choose from. This is like, they're all like way prettier than I thought they would be. Those are nice. So these all came from Amazon. Oh, here's the brand in case you're interested. That's what it is. Like I said, I don't know if it's a, no, it says purse on it. Because I actually have bought guitar straps before and used them for bag handles. They look similar to those, so. Okay, enough with that handle obsession, man. Does make me want to go back and get more of these though. They had so many of them, so many pretty ones. But I can't make that many bags. My hands will be bleh. All right. And then I wanted to show you guys some yarn. If you don't mind, I'd like to show you just a little bit of yarn that I got. Trying to think here what I got going on. Oh, and I did mention that it's almost the 2nd now of May 2024. I'll probably have that pineapple stitch wrap. It's made with a 1 or 2 weight. We might be able to look for that on the 3rd, maybe the 4th. We'll see. Hopefully you like it and you want to make it. If not, hopefully you still watch the video. Okay, so I got some yarn from Joann's. They had sale, right? And then I put, you know, I did what you're supposed to do at Joann's. Threw a couple balls in my cart and I waited. A little bit later they sent me an email and said, hey, did you forget something? If you come back now, we'll give you 25% off plus free shipping. And I'm like, well, certainly, I'll come back right now. So I did. So I went right back. Of course, I knew they would do that because that's what they do. Let me bring it up on my order sheet here. I'm going to tell you what I paid for it. I don't know what it originally cost. Well, some of them I do. Okay. Okay. First off, this I couldn't get on sale. It was like non-discountable. Do you guys remember that Fintech slipper yarn? I have not seen that forever. And they had it at Joann's, a 6-pack. Excuse me if I spit. That wasn't very ladylike, I'm sorry. They had a 6-pack for $24.29. Like I said, it wasn't discountable. Sometimes there's some things that they won't discount. But this was all for me. So, do you guys remember this stuff? I have not seen this forever. Fintech slipper and craft yarn. So, it's very interesting the way it feels. I thought about maybe making a bag or some type of hat out of it. Like a... Oh, I also got some millinery wire coming because I want to make a long brimmed hat this year. I have some brimmed hats that are long with wire, but I want to make a bigger one. And so this Fintech yarn, this that's what it's made out of. 164 yards or 150 meters. Of course, I got brown. And they classify that as a bulky number 5. Machine washable and dryable. Wow, made in Canada. Okay. Let's look at it. So, listen to this stuff. Can you hear it crunching? It smells like I remember. I haven't seen this stuff forever. So if you look at it, it looks like a very, it's not a yarn that you would want to make like a top or anything out of. But as it says, you could use it for slippers. I don't really think I would want to put this on my feet without socks or anything. But I don't know. But I thought that it would be good either for a bag maybe or a hat. I just hadn't seen it for so long. I'm like, oh my gosh, memories all alone. Yeah, this brought me back to the Fintex slipper and craft yarn days. Still looking the same, still feeling the same. Yeah, I'll probably make a bag out of it, or like I said, you don't want to make anything to wear out of it. Or a hat would be fine, you know, I think. A brimmed hat. I think if I made a bag, it would be stiff enough that it would turn out quite well. You know what I haven't done in a long time? I haven't mocked a designer bag. I used to love doing that. I would mock Prada and Dolce and Gabbana and Gucci and all of them. I would mock their handbags that they would do in crochet. It was so fun. I have a couple of them on my channel, and then I would do it off of YouTube as well. I might do that. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. They use the raffia yarn usually for theirs. Maybe I'll get some raffia yarn and mock one. It's always a good time to do that. I enjoy mocking things, designer things too. You know, I seen not long ago, I don't even know how it popped up on my internet, Louis Vuitton had some bucket hats that were crocheted, but of course they used raffia for it. They were pretty cool, you know, simple stuff. I mean, you could make an $800 Louis Vuitton bucket hat for probably $10 in raffia yarn. And instead of the LV for Louis Vuitton, I'd put the BOD for Bagoday. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That'd be a lot of fun. I'll have to get some raffia though. I know Premier sells that, so I'll check it out. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. Anyways, enough about the Fintex and stuff. Yeah. I'm just gonna like play with that and see if it's the same as I remember. You know, not feeling excellent, but still stiff enough that it would make, you know, a bag or a hat. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm moving on to something else. Okay, this is what is this? What is this? Oh, I got some new yarn in here from Lion Brand. Okay. This is big twist, so you know it's Joann's brand. Their carousel yarn. I can't remember if I ever had it before. If I have, I don't remember. So, but they had on sale. It was $2.99 a ball. It's 170 yards, 3.5 ounces, 156 meters, or 100 grams. So it feels fine. Smells clean. Now classifying that as a medium weight number 4, which is an Aran weight or a 10 ply. That's a nice thick 4 weight. Very, very thick 4. Thick 4. Verge. That's on the verge of the bulky, of the chunky, of the 12 ply. It's on the verge. Feels good though. Have you guys used this before? If you have, let me know what you think about it. Is it? I think it's acrylic, right? Color I have here is called, yeah, 100% premium acrylic. It feels fine. Scarfable. You know, I'd wear a scarf out of it. Limestone, huh? So these are kind of yarns you dig around in. You find all sorts of colors. Yeah. Anyways, I just got 3 balls of this because I knew that when I buy yarn, a lot of the times, I've bought so much yarn in my life. You can kind of guess most of the time how much yarn is going to be in a bag so they don't have to open it. And I pretty much knew that these would be in a 3-pack. So I would just get, you know, a whole pack of yarn. And they wouldn't just throw it in the box, you know. Because sometimes Joann's just throw yarn. They just throw yarn in a box and they don't put it in a bag if you just buy a couple balls. So I figured out if I just buy like this, if I know how many comes in a pack, I'll just buy that many. And that way when it gets thrown in a box, it's in a bag. And if the Ups man just sets it outside in a puddle when it's raining, it's still cool. There's been times the Ups man set it outside in a puddle and Joann's didn't put it in a bag and it's not cool. You know what I mean? So I started doing that a while ago and it's better that way. But sometimes they still, even though it comes in a 3-pack, sometimes they'll open it up and just throw it in there. It's like an open bag for some reason. Then they throw it in there. It's okay though. Hey, it's okay. So anyways, I got 3 of these because I figured it gave it a 3-pack. Yeah, it did. I don't really know what I'll do with it. I was just interested in it. And I was really interested in this. And again, I bought 3 of these because, no, I bought 6 of these. I figured they came in a 3-pack and they did. Now, I got 6 of these because I thought that this would be a color that my daughter would like. They have a color on there I want really, really bad, but it's out of stock. It's been out of stock since I've been stocking Joann's, and I don't know why it's not in stock. I want it. I want it. But I got this one instead. I might get some of their KC. Joann's always has really good sales. I don't know why it's just me, but do you guys think they do? I don't know. I think they do. I think they had new colors of this. That's why I got it. I don't know. But anyways, plus it was, oh my gosh, I just went to Joann's. Entire site sale right now. I wonder if it, there's my clock. It better not go off sale now. It's just saying entire site sale in orange. Every yarn says entire site sale. Entire site sale. I'm hitting them up tonight again. Anyways, so they have this big twist party yarn, right? And they have this one. Is this even the right yarn? Gosh, my internet sucked today. They don't even have the color I want anymore on here. Anyways, they had one. It's gone. It's gone. They had one that was like green and red colored. I forgot the name of it. Spice Apple or something. Or Spice something. It was never in stock. And now it's not even on there anymore. It must have just been something they just showed you for fun, you know. All of them, all the good colors are out of stock. It's because of the site sale. I didn't know what was going on. Let's talk about it anyways. 100% acrylic, big twist party. 240 yards, 3.5 ounces, 220 meters, 100 gram. 4 weight, and weight, 10 ply. I've been giving all those weights for people that live in you know, don't use don't use the standard four weight. Like, so there's a 4 weight right there. I think that's good, just fine 4 weight. It feels fine. It's actually pretty soft. I like that. That's softer than the last one. I don't know if I've ever had this. I know I've seen it, but I can't remember if I ever bought it. Huh. Well, anyways. Gosh dang it, Joann's and your sales. I can resist Joann's. I'm not going there after this video. Hey, my yarn budget started over. It's the second. I can do it. I can pretend like I went over my yarn budget last month and I went into May, but I'll just take June. I won't get no yarn in June. How about that? I have self-control. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I got this color because I thought my daughter would like it since she's in the pink and oranges and whatnot. The color of this one is called Jelly Beans. That's cute. I don't know. What should I make her? She'll like this a lot, especially since it's sprinkled or whatever it is. She'll call it sprinkled. That's what she says. Flecked or tweed or whatever. Thinking about, I know people want me to do stuff for my daughter and do tutorials, and I don't mind that. I particularly, like I always say, I don't really like to use acrylic that much during the summer for certain things, but I think it would be okay. Yeah, maybe this could be a top for her. I got plenty of yarn to make her a top. Oh, I got 6 of them, right? She's a big girl now, though. Ooh. I might be able to make her like a simple, very simple dress, you know, just to play around in. That'd be something cute too, you know, just super simple, go out and play dress, you know, whatever. One of those type of dresses, nothing fancy. Just ain't nothing wrong with the super simple dresses, you know. Not all the time does she want to dress fancy. Simple's good too. All right, I got that. What else did I get? What else did I get? I gotta get off this Joanne site. It's killing me. Oh, the new yarn from Lion Brand. I gotta show you that. So I seen that Lion Brand had a new yarn, and I thought I had to get it so I could tell you I bought it. And it's called Lion Brand Botanic 100% Tencel Lyocell. Why don't we read about this? I don't know. I haven't really looked at it since it came. I'll probably do a better review on it, like crochet it and knit it. And if I can wash it, I'll wash it. Wash on gentle, lay flat. Okay. What I'll do is I will wash it on gentle tonight and I'll lay it out to dry. And then tomorrow I'll do a one-on-one review with it. You can see me crochet and stuff with it, and I'll do some on my knitting machine. We'll talk about it. But for now, we can just read the specs. So they're saying that it's a 4-weight, Aran weight, 10-ply. 3 ounces, 85 grams, 157 yards, or 144 meters. So with the sale, I paid $3.93 for it. If I remember though, it was, I thought at first that maybe it could have been a little overpriced. I don't remember. 157 yards. So it's regular $6.99. Oh, it's only on sale now for $5.24. Well, what kind of sale is that, Joann's? I got it cheaper last week. All right. The color here is called salmon. I only got 3 balls because, you know, I didn't know. I didn't buy 3 of each. I just took the chance. Yeah, they just threw them in a box, but that's okay. That's okay. I didn't want to spend money on it in case I didn't, you know. Yarns like these are iffy for me because sometimes they're splitters. Well, for me they are. Some people can use this type of yarn with no problem at all, but for me, sometimes I can't. It says Tencel feels so right. Does it, Lion Brand? Does it really feel right? How can you speak for everybody? I'm trying to read what it says, but they got it written in this weird cursive and I can't read it. Make some to match dye. Oh, make sure to match. They need somebody with some better handwriting, or they need to use a better font. So this is one you got to match dye lots on, huh? I don't match dye lots anyway, so I don't care about that. Well, it feels really soft. I give them that. You know, it has a feel of bamboo, Tencel, all that. Yeah, lyocell, you know, it has that feel. the shiny feel of what it is. They have Now, I think that this is, if I'm correct, which often I'm not, but I do try to give accurate information. I usually try to research stuff before I say it, but please always tell me if I'm wrong. So yes, it's natural fibers, I guess. I thought that it was. I think it's made from wood pulp. Is that correct? I think it is. I think it is. No, it's a semi-synthetic lyocell. Tinsel lyocell is a semi-synthetic fiber. I did not know that. That's okay. I'm just sitting there reading over here, acting like I'm not even on camera. Okay. It says, though, that this requires less energy and water than conventional cotton as a plant-derived fiber. It's also biodegradable, hypoallergenic, and good for sensitive skin, and quite durable. And it resists peeling. Holy crap, it's got a lot going for it. Okay. Let's look at it. So they're saying that's a 4 weight, huh? Well, let's look at it. It looks a little thin to me. That's just me, though. You know, everybody sees weights differently. I call that more of a 3. But I only show it because everybody sees what they want. And nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's just what you feel a 4 is and what you feel it looks. If you feel like it looks like a 4, then it's a 4 to you. That's the way I look at it. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Lion Brand thought it was a 4. I think it's a 3. We could do the rash for inch. I'm not going to do that. Like I said, to Lion Brand it was a 4. To me it's a 3. To you it could be a 6 weight for all I know. I still wouldn't call you wrong. It is very soft though. I have to give them that. Okay, so this is salmon. Very appropriate color. Name. I think that's very pretty. It looks just like the salmon that I eat. I hate salmon. Why do I eat it, you ask? I have to. Okay. Walnut. Ooh, I like that one. That's very pretty. It is brown. It's like with a hint of purple. Purplish brown. But more brown. That's pretty. I like that one. And then I got this green one. Which is called, what's your name? Olive. Perfect. So I got these 3 colors. And I think what I'll do tomorrow, well tonight, I'll make a sample. Maybe I'll make a little granny square with a couple granny squares. And one of them I'll wash and lay it out to dry like it says to do, and on gentle. And the other one I won't. And then we can compare them. And it looks a little splitty to me, but like I said, that's just me, just by looking at it. But you know what? It doesn't mean anything. Looks can be deceiving, but to me, it looks like most yarns. This are just not spun tight. But you know what? I got that Lucky Brand bamboo, and that stuff surprised me. I like that. That stuff didn't split on me one time. I highly recommend that, and I don't think it's overpriced, especially considering it's a clothing brand. Lucky. I remember Lucky from the 90s, man. That was like old school nostalgia. I saw that yarn. I'm like, oh my gosh, Lucky. I used to wear Lucky blue jeans back in the 90s. I gotta get their yarn. And I did. And I'm like, actually, I didn't think it was even going to be good. But then I got it. I'm like, hey, this is pretty good. That's the best bamboo I've ever crocheted with. It didn't split on me once. So yeah, look for a review on this. It's the second, but it's the middle of the night. I'll have it on the second on again, probably, or the third. We'll see. Like I said, I'll work this up in crochet some samples, and one of them I'll wash, one of them I'll dry. I'll let you know. I really like, though, Lion comes out with these a lot. Different varieties of, I don't know, mycel and bamboo, and I think their Tribou, though, is their best so far, but who knows? This could take the #1 spot. Don't know till I try. So look for that tomorrow. All right, well, I'm going to show you another yarn here before I go. No, I have to show you 2 more. I'm sorry. Oh man, I ordered 3 of these. This was a 5-pack. Now that's a shocker. I would have ordered 5 if I hadn't known. That's okay. I only need 3. I've never had this before, so I thought I'd see. So this is Joann's Big Twist Fleck. It's flecking awesome. No. Yeah. It doesn't flecking hate me. No. It might, though, if I say bad things about it. Which I probably won't. So it's fine. It's pretty. Okay, so this is the Big Twist Black. It is 208, I'm reading it backwards, so I'm sorry if I get it wrong. 208 yards, 3.5 ounces, 190 meters, and a 100 gram ball. So you can see the flecks in it. They had a bunch of different colors. Of course, I'm going with the orangey brownie color. I like that. I like it. Oh, caramel cookie. Of course I'm getting that one. Who wouldn't? I guess I just solely on the name, even if it wasn't this color. Sometimes the name of the yarn just drags me in. I mean, if they had some yarn named after Freddie Mercury, I would buy all that. I'm serious. So, oh, linen! No! Why didn't I see that? Linen, no! In case you didn't know, linen is my least favorite fiber. I didn't know I had it in there, I wouldn't have bought it. There's me not looking at the fiber content. 85 acrylic, 10% polyamide, 5% linen. 85 acrylic, 10% polyamide, 5% linen. Why you gotta put that linen in there? Is that what the flecks are? Are those flecks linen? Is that a linen fleck? I hate linen. I know a lot of people like it, and that's fine. You like what you like, you know? And I know linen softens up after wash. I know that too. I just can't, using linen, especially at 100%, gives me the heebie-jeebies running through my fingers. Maybe if I wore gloves. No. You know, before I knew it had linen in it, it felt good. Now that I know it has linen in it, it don't feel good. No, I'm just kidding. It feels fine. It feels fine. So they say this is a 4-weight yarn, huh? 4-weight, and weight, 8-ply. Here we go. I would say that's a good 4-weight yarn. It's pretty. And this stuff well, I paid $2.24 for it. I don't know what it is now. They have like the whole huge site sale, but for some reason I paid less for these a week ago than I did. Despite the linen being in it. I'm going to pretend like I don't know that. Because if I don't know it, it feels pretty good. I bought 3 balls of this, you know, just to give it a try. It's pretty. I like it. I love the color. You know, it's just kind of a basic acrylic with flecks in it, you know. So, basic 4-weight acrylic with flecks. I'm not really sure what's different about it other than the linen aspect of it. And I'm not sure why they even had to ruin it with that. You ruined it! Machine washable. Don't dry. What? You can't even dry it? See, the linen ruined it. You can't even dry it because of the linen. I know it's the linen. I'm just kidding about the linen, guys. I really don't like linen, but no, this is fine. Now, it being though, it's pretty and all, but it's kind of just a basic, to me, a basic acrylic. So, you know, I just had to have something special. to make with it before I bought it again, or it had to be really, really cheap. And I think that I did get it pretty cheap. 224 ball. Even though I don't like linen, 224 ball, I'd buy it again for that. Yeah, that's what I paid last week. It could be more now, I don't know. But yeah, it's worth that, I guess. 208 yards. Especially with today's market on yarn. Alright, I got one more yarn to show you. Now, I know what I'm gonna make with it, but I didn't know what colors. So it's Lion Brand's Superwash Merino. Okay, so they have a Superwash Merino, Lion Brand does. And I've used it before, but I paired it with a fuzzy yarn. And I didn't have any problem with it. So that is a bit, not really expensive, but it's a bit pricey. But it is merino, you know. But I'm gonna I don't know why. Okay, it's Superwash Merino. So entire sale on sale, entire site. Okay, this is what I pay, same price I paid for it. Well, after I got an extra 25% off of it. So I wanted to make a polo type shirt for the summer. That would work for a man or a woman, you know, just kind of a basic pullover, maybe with a collar, or you could have the option of leaving the collar off, maybe with a couple buttons, or you know, a couple buttons here and short sleeves. Yeah, no, something like that. And I thought that, you know, I like to use merino during the summer months. It's my favorite, like a lightweight merino, like a 3-weight. And I seen that this was on sale at Joann's. And now regular, it's $12.99 a ball. And I know that that seems expensive, but you do have to remember it is a Superwash Merino. It's not hand-dyed or anything, but it's still a Superwash Merino. And sometimes that's just what it is. Now, I'm going to read about it. I'm going to tell you what I like about this yarn and what I don't like about it, because I have used it. So this is it. 100%. It's part of their luxury collection or whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't know. 100%. Just a second. George won't stop. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry. You know my channel. I'm always interrupted by dogs, kids. I don't know how my dogs are coming here. Husband. Here we go. Okay, back to this. Okay, so it's 100% Superwash Merino by Lion Brand. Like I said, I have used it before. It is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 306 yards, or 280 meters. And you can machine wash it on cool and lay flat to dry. Huh. Okay. That's fine. I would do that anyways, but okay. So there's some things that I like about it, but there's one thing I don't like about it. There's one thing that bothers me about it, alright? But I could probably get past it. I got past it. I used it before. I think that it feels very nice, and it's squishy, and it's got a lot of stretch to it. Very, very nice stretch. I think it's a just fine Superwash Merino. Especially, you know, I think it's just fine. The price, $12.99. I don't think that's bad for what it is. They give you 300, what is it, 8 yards, I said? Probably be better if I just look down here. 306 yards or 280 meters of a number 3. And as for the extra fine merino wool, it's 19.5 microns. And I don't know if you know anything about that, but 19.5 is very good. That's I think that if you had a sensitivity to wool, that would not bother you. It it's soft enough that it wouldn't bother you with that micron count. It says it's perfect for baby items and things like that, and I would agree. That's a bit weird. It says perfect weight for baby items and women's garments. What, men can't use this? Or do they mean like women's undergarments? That's weird. You think that it would just say garments. I mean, I gotta get going anyways. But anyways, okay. So what I like about it, I don't think the price is bad, but $12.99 on a regular for what it is, I don't think that's bad. They do have a nice amount of colors, but they have more colors on Lion Brand's website, but it's more money there unless you can get it on sale, because sometimes they have 30 and 40% off sales there too, so look for that. But they have it on sale now, and when I bought it, it was $9.74 a ball. Plus I got that. That's Freddie, my dog. He's a brat. Plus I got that extra off of it, so I paid $7.30 a ball. Now here's what the one thing that I don't like about it. They call this a 3-weight yarn. I don't call it a 3-weight yarn at all. I call that like a 2-weight. And that's what I don't like about it. What do you guys think? So they're saying that's a 3-weight, which is a DK or an 8-ply. To me, I mean, I guess I could see it being like a thin 3, but that looks even thinner than mandala yarn. I would call that like a thicker 2, maybe. What do you guys call it? I mean, like I said, everybody sees it differently. So if you said it was 3, then it's a 3. But to me, it's just like, I guess I could just call it a super, super thin 3, like the thinnest 3 I've ever saw, maybe. But it does have a nice stretch factor. You can see that. It stretches. I guess if you lay it, I worked with it. And when I worked with it, okay, if you lay it out like this and you don't do any stretch at all, I can see that being a 3. But when you work with it, it stretches on your hook and stuff, and it just seems like it just gets... That was my only complaint, and honestly, it wasn't enough for me to deter me from buying it again, because when I used it, I liked it. But then again, I said I did pair it with another yarn, so... anyways, back to what I'm going to do with this, and then I'll be on my way. Talk to you off about yarn and crochet, but that's what Bagoday does on her channel each and every day. Alright, so like I said, I wanted to make like a polo type shirt that would be good for, you know, man, woman, anybody that wanted to wear it. I try to get as many sizes as I can make. But, and you don't have to use the yarn that I make. I'll make a gauge swatch and all kinds of stuff out of it. But for my particular piece, I didn't know what colors I would wanted to use, so I always do things in excess. So I got this yellow one. It's called Mustard Seed. I really like the yellow. And then I got this one. Of course I did. Of course I did. The brown one. It's called, where's that name at? By the label. Ooh, Briar Smoke. So I know not all of these are going to work well together, but I kind of wanted the polo shirt. I'm going to make it for my husband probably, or maybe me, I don't know, to have, you know, several different colors in it. Of course, I was going to make it kind of stripy, but you wouldn't have to do that, but maybe, or at least blocked somehow, color blocked with a few different colors. And then I got this one, which is called Sage. Yeah, those are all showing up true to color too on camera. That's like got a little bit of hint blue in it, if you ask me, but I don't know why I got this one. Denim. Yeah, and then oh, this one's really pretty. Burgundy. Yes, I love burgundy. I love burgundy. It's a beautiful color. And you know, out of all the blues in the whole wide world, navy is my favorite. Although they're calling this one midnight, I still consider it navy. Okay, and I got one more, which I absolutely love too. Marmalade. Yes. So by looking at these colors right here, if I was going to pick 3 to use, now 4, I would pick the marmalade and the navy for sure, because I love blue and orange together. And I think I would throw in that burgundy and definitely the yellow. What do you guys think? I'm just going for the darker colors, I guess. What do you think about a polo made out of those? I could color block it. And you know, though, remember, you use any color you want. Usually, I'm really bad with color. I am. But usually, I can generally make it work. Maybe I could throw in that for... I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I'm not liking that. I'm liking that though a lot. I wonder if they have like a dark green. That'd be pretty. Olive branch. Hey, that's kind of pretty. I don't know. I'm gonna go, but yes, I'm gonna make a polo type shirt out of this for summer. You don't have to use this yarn, and you don't have to use these colors. You can make it solid color. You know what I'm saying? This is just what I thought about using. If anybody's, you know, I always say I'm not good with color. And I know a lot of you are probably going to say that orange is throwing it off. I can't let go of the orange. It's not going, I can't let go of it. It has to be in it with the navy. I'm going to make these work. I'm going to color block it somehow where these work. Maybe I can make the bottom half one color. I almost don't need a lighter color to break that up, don't I? Gosh, they have other colors, but I don't want to have to buy no more. I have another one, but I can't use that one because I'm using it for something else. We'll see. You guys like these? Do you think Bagoday can make these work out in one project? I think that I can. Maybe I'll thin stripe it. Maybe I'll thick stripe it. Maybe I'll, like I said, color block it. Maybe I'll just make it weird. I don't know. No, I won't make it weird. I like consistency. And I'm gonna roll with these. Whether or not I can't let that orange go. What if I let that red go? That burgundy. Ooh, that might be better, dropping that burgundy. What do you think? Now remember, this isn't for you, like, per se, because you're not, you know, you're not, probably not going to use the same colors that I do, but if you had to choose these colors, no other colors, you had no other colors but these 4 colors, and your only 2 options was using these 3 or these 4, which one would you use? Which one would you use? I don't know why I keep putting that up there. Yeah. That's it. I'm leaving. I talked your ear off. I promise I'm not going to Joann's. No, I'm not promising that at all. I can't promise that. Because then I'd be telling a fib. Because I'm going there right after this video. And then you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to go look at them purse straps again. And then I'm going to do up that new Lion Brand yarn. So tomorrow I have I have a review for it. And yeah, I like everything that I showed you guys. I really like my Mr. Rogers kit. I can't wait to get that done up and set up, and it's going to be super cool. Anyways, I didn't have much to talk about, but yeah, look for my new tutorial of my stitch mix and match. Like I said, if it gets interest, I'll do more of them with different stitches, you know, that go well together, and you can mix and match them however you want and make up your own designs. I just trying to help people that always ask me how to do that. So this is the best way that I knew how. But I mean, you may not like this design per se, but it's these stitches work together, so you could always move them around any way you want, or leave one off, and you know what I mean. And I'll do ones with different ones if they do well. Anyway, so I'll talk to your head off. I'm gonna go. I had a lot of fun. I mean, just talking yarn with you. No one cares about it here but me. So talking yarn and purse straps, and that's what we talked about, wasn't it? Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. All right. Take care. Bye, guys.